Hello and welcome to this Ferris State University Football National Championship update. I'm the voice of the Bulldogs, Rob Bentley, alongside Sandy Golston, live from McKinney High School here in McKinney, Texas, where the Bulldogs less than 48 hours away from kickoff in the National Championship game. A chance to practice on the field here today. And Sandy, the Bulldogs getting a great workout in after a long trip yesterday. Finally arrived here in Texas. Beautiful weather conditions today.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, you would love to have this right now. This is some fall weather that we're getting right here in McKinney, Texas, that I think people back in Michigan would love to be experiencing right now. But Bulldogs, traveling from Grand Rapids down to Dallas and getting kind of settled in last night, and now back out here on the football field, having a productive practice and just really settling into things here. And the work is just endless here for the coaches and for the student athletes.
Obviously, the Bulldogs made the trip yesterday by flight from Grand Rapids. A little bit of a delay, a mechanical issue with the plane, but the Bulldogs kind of took that in stride, got here, at least in terms of familiarity with the surroundings. They've been here before and kind of know the layout of the land.
Yeah, I think very positive attitudes under the circumstances, and you kind of want or expect everything to go perfectly, and sometimes there are little hiccups that you have to experience, but they did a good job of staying positive, staying focused. And you're right, there's a lot of familiarity with this trip from what we've had last year, and so this really is more of a routine, and I think that's the way the Bulldogs are really approaching it, that focus, that routine, and being all about business.
Obviously, in conjunction with the national championship game, a lot of activity that goes on. We had media day today. Team will have a chance to go to a celebration event tonight. Tomorrow, a chance to walk through the McKinney ISD Stadium, and just a lot of different activities leading up to kickoff.
Yeah, there's so many fun things, but I think always one of the cool things is being able to go through the stadium for the first time and going in and seeing it. And even the guys that have been in that stadium before and have played in that stadium, it's still an exciting thing for them to be able to go back into that stadium for the walkthrough. And so we're excited about that. I know they're excited about that. And again, you mentioned a lot of other things that are going to be going on between now and then. And so it's really a kind of a busy period for the Bulldogs down here in Texas, but at the same time, it's exciting and it's a build-up towards Saturday's game.
As we can see behind us, the Bulldogs getting a great workout in here today and really getting focused and kind of locked in on facing Colorado Mines on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I think the leaders on this team, they have really done a good job. We got seventh-year senior. We've got all kinds of players that have been, in one or more of these games. And so it's an exciting thing for them. And so that's one of the things that you look at. You look to your leaders and say, you don't even have to say it most of the time with those leaders, is that you're going to have to police this team. You're going to have to lead this team, keep them on point, keep them steady. And what we've seen behind us so far in this practice as it winds down here for the day is that's exactly what they have done. They have been really focused, sticking to that routine, and making sure that they're mentally and physically prepared for the national championship game.
Of course, the national championship game on Saturday kicks off at 1:03 p.m. Eastern time at the McKinney ISD Stadium. Great coverage of the Bulldogs throughout the week. We've got the huge show down here in Texas. We'll have the broadcast as well as Sunny 97.3 on Saturday. It'll also be on in Grand Rapids on 96.1 The Game, and just a lot of different coverage opportunities. Chance for Ferris State fans to follow the Bulldogs, of course, television on ESPNU.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, going back to, we've got our local media that are here with us here in Texas, and then you mentioned obviously being on 96.1 in Grand Rapids. That's our great opportunity. We've got a lot of Bulldogs in Grand Rapids, the greater Grand Rapids area, that I know we're going to be tuning in for that. Fans are going to be watching at Buffalo Wild Wings sites across Michigan, and then, of course, ESPNU is going to be really exciting to be back on that big stage in terms of the media. And so lots going on, a lot of publicity, a lot of great things going on for Ferris right now.
Looking forward to kickoff on Saturday. Ferris State and the Colorado School of Mines in the Division II National Championship game as the Bulldogs look for a second straight national title. For complete coverage of Ferris State football on this national championship trip, be sure to stay logged in to FerrisStateBulldogs.com.